Welcome, Rebel Yell Podcast, Trib Live High School Sports Network. Here, getting ready for the rest of the semifinals, Monday, Tuesday, and then the championships, Peterson Event Center, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You can listen to just about all the games right here at the Trib Live High School Sports Network, and our postseason coverage presented by Edgar Snyder and Associates. Go local, go with Edgar, helping injured people since 1982. EdgarSnyder.com. Well, unfortunately, there will be no trip to the Peterson Event Center for our WPIAL Boys Basketball Player of the Week and his teammates, but what a run in the district playoffs. Came to an end in the semifinals on Saturday. Evan Moore, the pride of Deer Lakes, is kind enough to join us. Evan, we appreciate you joining us, especially coming off the heels of a tough loss. Congratulations, and thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So, again, you're a junior. Your junior year will not include a trip to the Peterson Event Center unless you're a spectator, I guess. But your freshman year did include a trip to the WPIAL championships. Your brother Nate was on that team. He played a big part in a second straight. When you were in 8th grade, the Lancers won a championship, defeating Our Lady of the Sacred Heart. And then as a 9th grader, as a member of the team, you guys knocked off rival Burrell to win the WPIAL championship. As a fan and then as a member of the team, which was more exciting?
Definitely being a player, like experiencing it. Like even in warm-ups, like I wasn't playing. Like it was just cool shooting on that like court and everything. It was.
It's quite an experience, and Lancer Nation comes out strong. So it's not one of those games where there's a few 100 people in the stands. They that game, and let's give credit to the Lower Borough folks as well. That was well attended, even though it was, I think like a 5:00 start or something like that. So again, just being down there had to be really, really neat.
Yeah.
Did it add to it that you beat Burrell?
Yeah, it actually did because they're rivals. So like it was really cool beating them in the finals.
I mentioned your brother. You told me that he is a freshman, a redshirt freshman at Pitt Johnstown, continuing his basketball and his academic career just east of Pittsburgh. You had a chance to play with Nate. Again, you were a member of the team as a freshman. Didn't get a lot of playing time, but that was started to change a little bit last year as a sophomore. He was a senior. What was that experience like?
Oh, it's really cool. Like especially playing with my brother. It's like we have like this chemistry because we usually play outside a lot. Play at like Hampton, like their courts and stuff. So it's like really cool playing with him on the court.
Now, growing up, were you guys 2 years difference? Were you guys close? Because I was in the middle. I have a younger brother, 2 years younger, and I have an older brother, 2 years older. I was closer with my young brother. We did a lot of things together. My older brother, nothing in common, didn't get along. You love him now, but, back then he was a major pain. So how was the dynamic with you and Nate?
Oh, we always like did stuff together. Like,
always got along?
Yeah. Sometimes we fought, but like that always happens with brothers and stuff.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no doubt. So can you remember the last physical fight you had with Nate?
Not at the top of my head, but like it was probably actually playing outside, playing basketball.
Yeah.
I was probably like beating her or something, and he got mad, and that just happened.
Now you were younger. This wasn't like a month ago, right?
No, it was probably like 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay. All right. So when you guys were tussling, nothing major, just boys will be boys. Who usually got the better of that altercation?
Definitely him. Okay. Definitely him.
All right. So, what did you learn from Nate that you have sort of brought over? He's gone now, and you're now a focal point of a lot of opposing defenses. What are some of the things that you learned from him that have really helped you with your game?
Uh, I really don't. Probably just like be myself and just play.
Are you how would you describe yourself? How would you describe your style of play?
Well, I can do everything. I can shoot. I can post. I can score at all levels. So like, I really don't know. I can score.
6'3".
Yep.
So, are you playing more on the perimeter, or you mentioned you can do both, or do they sneak you down, in the paint on the blocks?
Well, I'm the tallest on the team, so like I'm usually down low, but I do both a lot.
You can handle the rock.
Yeah.
What's one aspect of your game that you think I got to really work on this before my senior year?
Definitely my shooting, like my 3 and my mid range.
Do you like to shoot the 3?
Yeah. If I have it, yeah, I shoot it.
When do you know you have it? Pre-game?
Yeah, it depends if I make it in warm-ups or not. Like if I'm missing in warm-ups, I'm probably off, but like I still shoot it because I have confidence in myself. So
Yeah, there you go. Shooter's going to shoot, right? It's sort of like a pitcher in warm-ups, but that can also be fool's gold, because I've talked to a lot of pitchers who have said, "Man, I felt really good in warm-ups, and then I went out there and I stunk," or vice versa.
yeah.
I thought I was going to get crushed, and then I went out and dominated. Do you remember a time when you're in warm-ups and you're feeling pretty good from 3, and then in the game you couldn't hit the side of a barn, or flip that over where you thought, "Oh, I don't got it tonight," and then in the game all of a sudden they started falling?
Yeah, last year, sophomore year, during at Burl, like during warm-ups, I couldn't hit anything. Then during the game, I had like 6 threes. Like I was hot. Like I couldn't miss.
Uh, Hitting a 3, obviously it's worth 3 points, so that's reward enough. But do you get as much joy when you're throwing bows down and on the blocks, and you get a scrappy rebound, and you get an ugly bucket, but man, a hard fought 2 points?
Yeah, I get more excited for like those like and ones and stuff
Oh yeah.
over threes. Yeah, I get more excited for those.
So you also play football at Deer Lakes.
Mm-hmm.
So which one do you think you're better at? Which one do you think you have a chance to play at the next level?
I think I'm good at both, but like I really don't have like an opinion on. It depends what I get for colleges, like what I get looks and stuff like that.
Do you have a favorite?
No, it really depends. Like during season, like I like both of them, so I don't have a favorite.
Okay, so you're playing football in the fall, late summer, getting ready. You transition. I hear a lot of coaches talk about this, and players as well, who play both sports. How long does it take before you're in basketball shape?
Well, football and basketball conditioning is like a whole. It's like
Yes,
crazy. It's
right.
going from football to basketball is hard. Probably like around 2 months, a month,
Yeah,
because it's really hard to change from that.
yeah. So it's probably like mid-January, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Evan Moore has had an outstanding postseason, a junior from Deer Lakes. He's our WPIAL boys basketball player of the week. So I mentioned fall and I mentioned winter. So come springtime, what are you doing most of the time?
AAU basketball.
All right.
And lifting, probably. Yeah.
And then once you hit summer and AAU season ends, your focus becomes football again.
Yeah, all football.
Yeah, see, you're staying very busy. How are the grades?
Pretty good, actually. Maybe except for math. Math's like a B right now. But like,
Yeah.
I'm in honors algebra too, so it's pretty hard.
Evan, you sounded kind of surprised that
Yeah, actually, yeah.
I mean, you're doing better than expected. Is that what I
Yeah.
take? All right.
Yes, yeah.
So normally you're a slightly above average student.
Yeah.
Okay, but now you're doing well. Well,
I am doing well.
why are you doing well?
Just focusing on my grades more than.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let that be a lesson to all you kids out there. You just focus a little bit more on those grades, and you're gonna do well. You mentioned math. I was terrible at math. Not even sure how I survived high school math. And the only reason I chose the college that I did was based on, well, the field I was getting into, but also the fact I didn't have to take any math classes. So keep that in mind.
Mm.
But what would you say are some of your favorite classes?
Probably gym. That's one of them. I like chemical forensics.
Wait a second. The gym?
Yeah, like PE.
Yeah, but that doesn't count. I mean, that's everybody's.
Well,
that's everybody. Yeah. Every athlete's favorite class.
Well, I like chemical forensics. That's one of my favorite classes.
Ooh, now that's
like learning about crime and stuff like that.
Yeah. So, forensics and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Could you see yourself? I mean, you're still young, but can you see yourself studying that and maybe getting into that when you get older?
I could, but I don't know what I want to do yet in the future.
Yeah, no, I know. You're only a junior, so you're still lots of time left for that. But that's interesting that you kind of have gravitated toward that. So that's pretty neat. What do you guys do in gym? No, let me hear this.
Well, we do a lot of sports. Like right now, we're doing water polo in the pool. So
really?
Uh-huh.
How good are you?
I play goalie because I like how lengthy I am. So it's really hard for people to score on me. So
I thought you were going to say I'm not a good swimmer, so I just say I'm the goalie.
Well, I can swim. It's just I'm better at goalie than
all right.
Like the other stuff.
That's pretty good, and the reasoning behind you being a goalkeeper is pretty good too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's talk about this postseason because you have been marvelous in it. Before we start talking about the playoffs, let's talk about the season. Kind of a rough season. I know you guys were in a really strong Section 1, in which one team is headed to the championships. Two teams, or three of the three teams were in the Final Four. You guys, Knock and North Catholic. How would you say your regular season went, and how would you sum up the team's regular season?
Well, our regular season for our games that we played, we scheduled really hard teams, 5A teams. We played one 6A team at the start of the season. Okay. But yeah, we scheduled a really hard schedule, so we were ready for the playoffs and stuff like that.
So what's the mindset of the team? Regular season comes to an end. You guys finish in fourth place behind Knock, North Catholic, the co-champs, and then Burrell finished ahead of you. Brackets come out in the 4A tournament. You guys are the 13th seed. Mm-hmm. Did you guys pay attention to that? Did you think, man, we probably should have been higher? Or did you think, yeah, that's probably where we should be? What was the mindset of you and your teammates?
Well, we didn't really care about our seed because we knew we could play with anyone. Because after the last regular season game against North, we lost by 4, but we were up the whole game. So we knew we could play with anyone, and the seeds really didn't matter.
That was a game that you guys, you mentioned you guys had a pretty good lead. They came back and won. The fact that it was a tight game is, a moral victory, but was that kind of a kick in the gut to end the regular season, or once that ended, you guys were upbeat and positive?
Well, we were positive after that because as I said, we showed that we could play with anyone for it. So, yeah.
So 13th seed, and I like the attitude of we didn't care where we were because we think we could beat that. That's the mindset you have to have, and it paid off. for the Lancers. 13th seed, you guys draw the Dairy Trojans. They're coming off a historic season. Their first section title since the 1950s. And you guys come up with a big victory, 57-46. You had 22 points. Talk about your performance and talk about the impressive victory over Dairy.
Well, they only scored 46 points, which is impressive because our defense was really good that game. Like, we stopped them from scoring a lot. We had a lot of runouts and like easy layups, easy looks and stuff. So
yeah, and they had been scoring a lot. So you're right. Them getting held to 46, big part of why you guys were able to pull off the upset and advance to the quarterfinals. There, you take on a Hopewell team that finished strong out of Section 2. They were coming off a big win over Greensburg-Salem to advance. A lot of good young talent. Boo Boo Armstrong, one of the great talents in the district, not only on the basketball court, but also the football field. And again, you guys get the job done. 71-59. 33 points by you, Mr. Young Man.
yeah.
A lot of things had to be going right for you. Just talk about that performance.
Well, we knew they were probably going to come in playing zone, so we needed to like beat their zone easily, and we did. We got a lot of easy looks and stuff. And well, from the field, I went 14 for 16. Oof. So like I was hot the whole game. I couldn't miss.
A mixture inside outside.
No, I think I had like 1-3, but like I was like making everything.
You mentioned beating their zone. Were they pressuring? Were they coming up and trying to press a little bit, and you guys ended up with easy looks, or were you just constant movement, looking for the backdoor cutters and beating them in their defensive zone?
Yeah, they didn't press. They didn't press at all until like the end because we were beating them. But yeah, we were moving the ball really well, and they just couldn't like stop us. And
have you guys had success against teams playing zone this year?
Yeah, against Burrow in the regular season, they ran a zone, and I had 25 points that game. We were just like beating their zone, like they couldn't stop us.
And so upset number 2. You knock off 4, you knock off 5, and you guys into the semifinals. That game took place on Saturday, and against number 1 Quaker Valley. Mojo was there. I mean, you guys played a heck of a game. Quakers end up winning. They jumped out on top. A big first quarter for Quaker Valley as they doubled you guys up. They led 16-8. At the end of 1, but you guys turned the tables, outscored them 15-4 in quarter number 2. What changed from the first quarter for you guys to the second quarter that allowed you guys to have success?
Well, in the first quarter, we didn't play that good of defense. Like, we were letting them easy like looks, easy drives and stuff. The second quarter, we knew we needed to step it up, so that's what we did. They only got 4 points against us in the second quarter.
Right. So you guys are back in the game. What's the confidence level at halftime?
It was good. We used to have we had this mentality that we were always like down 10 in every single game. So because during the season we were always like up and we just like let them come back. So we were like always saying we're down 10 and just kept the momentum up.
You're up by 2, very tight third quarter. You're up by 2 heading to the fourth quarter, and they are able to catch you guys and end up winning a tight game, 44-42, 20 points for Zach Washington. He's been pretty good for them. He had 18 in the quarterfinal victory over Bell Vernon. Tough to stop him, right?
Yeah.
How good was he?
Oh, he's a good player. His mid-range is really good. Like it was really hard to stop his mid-range.
You led the way with 15 points. So you come up short of getting back to the championship for the third time in 4 years. What was the feeling afterward in the locker room?
It was sad. Well, especially because I missed my free throws at the end to lose the game. So it was really sad.
How many? Now you said free throws. How many did you have?
Well, I think I shot around 8, but at the end it was 42-44 with like 0.8 seconds left, and I had free throws and I missed, and that ended the game.
So you missed the first. Now, are you trying to miss the second?
Yeah, I tried doing like hit the front of the rim, but it didn't work. I tried, but I couldn't.
Do you beat yourself up a little more for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're a big part of why they were there. So I hope you don't beat yourself up too much. Those kind of things happen. Now we'll put a little more work in to the free throws, right? And hopefully next time you're in that situation, the outcome's different.
Yep.
You guys already have clinched a PIAA playoff berth, which is great. Season continues. You guys have a consolation game coming up Wednesday. Another matchup with North Catholic. It's just one consolation game because you guys are playing for third place. Either you're going to be the third seed out of the WPIAL or the fourth seed. How important is that game to sort of regain that momentum? Even if, you talked about that season finale and how you guys felt pretty good, even though you fell short against North Catholic. Even if you guys play well and it doesn't end up going your way on the scoreboard, is that the most important thing? You just don't want to go out and get blown away, right?
Yeah, we want to we just want to keep our momentum up for the PIAA playoffs.
Is this a team that can make a run in the state playoffs?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I mean, you have that mindset already that we can beat anybody. You proved that you beat 2 strong teams, and then against the team, the number 1 team, Quaker Valley, it goes down to the wire. So no reason why you guys can't have that confidence and that swagger. You're a junior, obviously a big part of the success of this year's team. Do you look at yourself as a leader of the squad?
Yeah, one of them, yeah.
Are you a vocal leader?
Sometimes I can, not a lot, but sometimes I can be a vocal leader.
Again, like you said earlier in the podcast, you got to be true to yourself, right? So if you're not a big talker, then you try to lead by example. But if you do talk, then you can go that way. Sometimes the folks who don't talk a lot, when they do talk, it carries a louder message, so to speak. Who's the biggest talker on your team?
Probably Colin or Luca, them two. Yeah.
Are they're constantly, John, even out on the floor?
Yeah.
Do they get under team skins?
Not a lot.
No.
But yeah.
Who's the funniest player on the team?
Probably Dylan Ferrara. He's probably one of the funniest.
All right. Jokester or prankster?
You can do both. He's both of them.
All right. So let's find out a little bit more about you. When you're not, playing basketball, when you're not getting ready or playing football, what do you like to do? Do you have any hobbies? What are some of the things you do when you have time away from the hard court and the gridiron?
Probably hang out with my friends or play video games.
What's your go-to video game?
Right now, it's Rocket League.
It's who?
Rocket League. Have you ever heard of that?
I'm sure our producer, Chris. Give me a thumbs up, Chris. You don't have to pop on. Oh, yeah, he's heard of it.
Yeah, it's like car soccer, basically.
Oh, yeah, okay. I do know that. My grandson plays that.
Yep.
And he always he's like you have to watch me do this, and I'm like, dude, I am watching you play a video game.
Yeah.
But he's pretty good at it. Yeah. Okay. Now I know what you're talking about. So the car soccer. All right. So beside video games, when you're hanging out with your friends, you guys just doing what?
Well, we play poker a lot.
Nice.
Yeah, we go out to eat, play poker, sometimes knee hockey, but that hasn't happened in a while because of basketball season. So
We have knee hockey here. We
Yeah.
call it floor hockey, but that's kind of become more of a thing than the old Nerf basketball as far as what you can do indoors, right?
Yeah.
Are you the goalie for that too?
It depends. Like, it depends who my teammate is, because sometimes my teammate is a goalie, but I'm usually an attacker though.
Okay.
So,
All right. So poker, is it regular poker, Texas Hold'em? What kind of poker are you talking about?
Texas Hold'em.
Are you any good?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm pretty good at it.
You're all right. Okay.
Yeah, I do win sometimes.
Yeah. You guys strictly playing for Fig Newtons, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes we do play with money, but not like a lot.
Okay. Well, I mean, you guys are high school kids. I mean, you don't really have a lot of money. So,
yeah.
Do you have a job?
No, not right now.
Do you drive?
Yeah. I don't have my license yet though, but I do drive, like with my permit.
So you have your permit.
Yeah.
How are you?
Well, I think I'm pretty good, but my dad probably defers. And
Dad goes out with you the most?
Yeah.
Is he nervous?
He used to be. Not anymore, because I've been
so you are getting better then.
Yeah, I think I'm getting better at least.
When do you take the test?
Well, I can go whenever. It's just I need to practice more on parallel parking and stuff like that.
Yeah, parallel parking's the toughest one for new drivers, no doubt about it. Although nowadays most people, see, I grew up in the city, so you had to literally know how to parallel park. Nowadays, most people don't need to parallel park a lot, but nonetheless, you should know how to do it. Have you been doing any driving in this crappy weather?
Yeah, during the snow, it's nerve-wracking in the snow driving.
Yes, white knuckle, right? So, okay, you're driving down, not a hill, but like a little grade. And you're driving and you hit a little patch of ice and the car starts spinning where your back end is going this way and your front's going this way. What do you do with the steering wheel?
I don't even know. I've never been in that situation.
You turn the way you're spinning. You turn. I'm probably giving you bad advice. So it's one of those instinct things. I think if your back end's going right, you turn right.
Yeah.
The front back in line with the. All right, I'm a good driver. I'm just poor at giving. That's why my wife did all. When my three boys were learning to drive, she took care of that because I got no patience for that. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner? Favorite meal?
For all three.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, rank the three and then give me your favorite for each of them. Yes.
For dinner, it's definitely steak. That's definitely top one.
How you like your steak?
Medium well.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, it's how my mom gets it, and when I was younger, I just got what she got, and I just liked it ever since.
Yeah, we're in a minority, my friend, because it's now a medium rare society, and so medium well, good for you, good for mom. What do you want with the steak?
Mashed potatoes and fries, definitely.
Wait, mashed potatoes and fries?
Yeah.
Starch it up, my friend. All right. So, lunch.
Probably chicken wings. Probably.
Any sauce with that?
Yeah, mild.
Oh, okay, good call. And breakfast.
Well, I really don't eat breakfast a lot, but probably like Eggo waffles with like syrup. That's it, probably.
Yeah, because you could just throw them in the toaster, right? Yeah. So most days your breakfast is you got to get going, right?
Yeah.
Is it because you're late? Is that why you blow off breakfast?
Well, yeah, mostly. And during school, like my lunch is really early.
Oh, okay.
If I eat breakfast, I probably won't eat my lunch. So sometimes I don't eat breakfast.
Good call. What time's lunch?
Right now it's at 10:50.
Ooh, that is early.
Or 11. I forget, but it's around there.
Yeah, that's usually my breakfast time, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
So if breakfast is third, what's first and what's second, lunch or dinner?
Definitely dinner.
Dinner. All right.
Yeah.
What's second behind steak?
Chicken
Always
wings,
dinner.
definitely.
Who?
Chicken wings. Even though it's for lunch, it's definitely behind steak.
All right. Have you ever had chicken wings for lunch and dinner in the same day?
No.
No. Okay. Well, do it someday. Then then it'll start sliding down the ranks. All right, Evan. Appreciate your time. And even though it didn't work out for you and the Lancers as far as WPIAL Gold, you guys are into the PIAA Championships playing for seeding on Wednesday. Another matchup with the North Catholic Trojans. Why not? Because they're one of the best teams around. So it's a great tune-up to get ready for the state playoffs where everybody is pretty darn good. Stay healthy. Congratulations.
All right. Thank you.
Evan Moore Jr. from Deer Lakes, our WPIL Boys Basketball Player of the Week. We thank him for joining us. We thank Chris Lackner, who gives a thumbs up to Car Soccer, and much more. I'm Don Rebel. Thank you for joining us. Rebel Yell Podcast, Trim Live, High School Sports Network.